My question is about Google's recent update. Did rank and rent or local SEO websites take a hit or no? No, not as far as I'm aware. If you're talking about the core update, or even the site reputation abuse update, as far as I know, rank and rent and local SEO did not get hit at all. Actually, I would say those things are safe. Rank and rent is basically, you can just consider rank and rent local SEO. Because for all intents and purposes, it is local SEO. Unless you're doing stuff like, I guess it depends how you define rank and rent. Like for example, if you have a website, like we have our website, sirlinksalot.co, we sell backlinks, but then maybe we have a page that's like best SEO agencies in Austin, and we have a list and say, hey, here are the top 5 SEO agencies in Austin, and we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we charge people just to be on that list. Kind of a different kind of rank and rent versus like funneling like all leads that come to a website to like a service-based business or whatever. But as far as I know, none of that got hit. And I'd actually say, local SEO rank and rent is probably in a really good spot right now. Like I don't really see local SEO going anywhere or having any kind of like big problems anytime soon. If anything, I would say it's probably like the safest sector of SEO, just because people want to find local businesses on Google, and they just do it in a very predictable way, and there's not any kind of like crazy problems with like people putting up just like insane like content spam. I mean, I guess some sites do, but you don't really need to do that in local in most cases. So yeah, I don't really see Google doing anything different in that space anytime soon, rather than just kind of like normal slow improvements, right? Even like ecom, I would say like ecom might be in some trouble a little bit later down the line, just because Google keeps rolling out these updates where they really seems like they're just trying to keep people from not going to any website for ecom. They got all this like shopping stuff everywhere, these buttons on the side, all these carousels and stuff everywhere. I'm not a big ecom guy, but I know all my friends that are in ecom have been complaining about it, and just decreased visits because they just keep adding more and more junk to their ecom SERPs. But anyway, I would say rank and rent and local both very safe for now. What do you got, Nick?
So yeah, I agree. Like we've heard less people complaining about local rent to rent, things like that. However, we did have one person in our group who talked about really getting hit hard as far as doing local recently. And I think the commonality between it and then all the affiliate sites, et cetera, that got popped this last time around was basically content spamming.
Yeah,
So this guy said, he put up something like 30, 40 pages using just AI,
it was like duplicate
not human
content and
edited.
AI. Yeah.
Yeah. So, if you're doing spammy stuff, then over time, you can expect that maybe your ability to move up in the SERPs might not be as good, or you might not have that longevity that you'd hope for if you were actually doing human editing content, making stuff unique, etc. So, yeah, that would be my only little bit of advice is like just do things properly. Don't try and hack the system and then get popped and unfortunately that person's got to go back, delete a bunch of pages and kind of start over. And I
If
feel
only your
like
past self could hear you saying this. Don't hack the good
right,
boy. Follow the
yeah,
rules.
just follow the rules. But honestly, I do remember like always trying to do that early on and then figuring out that if you just build for longevity, you got a lot less headache, less volatility, etc. Although this day and age, there's plenty of people that do things right and still get popped. So the nature of the game, diversify and keep on keeping on.
Yeah, I guess if I could give some tips for local, I would say number one, try to get a real GMB to avoid any
Hmm.
issues. Number two is, for all sites in general right now, I would, if it's for a project you actually care about, and if you're talking about like a local website, this is usually like someone's real business, right? I would just stay away from AI content for now until we really people kind of figure out what's going on with all the helpful content stuff. It's not worth destroying someone's business so you can make like an extra $200 a month or some shit.
Yeah.
And then I guess last I would say, the site reputation abuse, which is generally known as parasite SEO, is rolling out right now. And some interesting stuff in the guidelines goes over, basically if you're posting stuff on a website that's unrelated to your kind of like core purpose of the site. And especially if it's put there by a third party, you could get in some trouble. And so I bring this up for local because I know for some like bigger kind of local based businesses where the website actually has authority, people might approach you for the idea of doing a partnership, which is, hey, let us start posting a bunch of affiliate content on your website and we'll split the profits. Might want to hold off on that for now, at least until this kind of site reputation abuse update finishes rolling out. We can really see what all the damage is going to be. Anything else, Nick?
Nope, nope.
Hey everyone, thanks for watching. Be sure to check the links below for more info on this topic, as well as other cool stuff like SEO case studies, our Facebook community, and our link building services. And like always, please like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Thanks, and happy ranking.